That's my mother name.
What's up guys, KW175 back with another Pokemon Duel video, and we do have some figure buffs, so we're going to go over them, and I'm pretty excited. There's some good ones in here, but I mean some others maybe not all that great. But the one thing that I want you guys to remember to do, like you see so many people mess up, is when we get the update, make sure you go in, click on the menu button, check your figure list. You can sort them by rarity and descending, dragon types, most of them are dragon, some of them are poison. Make sure you reallocate the chain levels and the wheel expansions. So if you messed up in leveling them, now's going to be your chance to fix that for free. So we have the Eon Flute. It's going to change some effects and the plate cost. It's probably going to be a 2 plate cost. You know, it was still kind of a crap plate. You know, Latios gets excluded. You're able to bring them back for a few turns. Now they're going to remove that limit. Also saying that they added the Mega Evolution related to the effects. So, you know, my speculation was, if you guys remember me saying that, maybe the Mega Evolutions would permanently change the abilities. You know, assuming that they didn't, you know, buff the figures and then just outright change the ability, and the fact that all Mega Plates are free aside of Mega Rayquaza because it teaches it a new move, maybe these will teach Latios and Latias a new ability. So we have Guzzlord, a dark dragon type, going to go from a 137 Dragon Tail to a 157, which is definitely pretty nice 2 MP off the bench, and you can keep it at 2 MP with Dragon Sphere. So, you know, send Pokemon with weight to the Ultra Space. We have Toxapex, going to have a 120 Venusaur now. Really good. Definitely stops your opponent from being able to have more mobility. So it was kind of limited to just grass and fairy types whenever they were poisoned and noxious. Now they removed the type-based restrictions. And, you know, if you have the Toxapex, you should be able to greatly restrict the mobility of opponents. The effect, the Poisonous Bunker, in which Toxapex itself blocks passage of non-poisoned, non-noxious Pokemon, is still going to be limited to grass type and fairy type, so probably a good way to kind of nerf Mega Venusaur. You know, that's definitely the one thing that I think of, and, you know, it should be more powerful than Salazzle for it being an EX. I mean, Salazzle, 100 Venusaur can hit for 200, so now, you know, Toxapex is going to be able to hit for 240 damage. Now we have Latias and Latios. Latias is going to have a 140 instead of a 130, a 120, and then also a 90. Same with Latios, a 150 now. It's going to have a 120 and then a 90. So some damage increases are always nice. I'm really curious to see what the Mega Evolutions are going to look like. You know, we're probably going to have to get the Eon Flute. You know, I am, because I never got it. Now, Reshiram is going to be almost as powerful as White Kyurem with a 140 Blue Flare, and it's going to have a 90 Fusion Flare, which is the banishing move if you have Zekrom on the field. Zekrom's going to have a 130 and a 90, which is insane, especially because it's an electric type. So you put Coco, that's a plus 30. You have Overdrive if you want to, you know, tack on a Dragon Fang, a Magnet Plate. You can have Altaria. Like, you're going to be able to get some insane exclusions, and yeah, exclusions are permanent now, you know, with having the Mega Altaria. But you know, it's going to be interesting. Now, we finally got a buff for Garchomp. Going to have a 140 Dragon Rush, which is pretty good. And then a Fire Fang 90. You know, Garchomp is a really nice figure with that double flight. If they have a status effect, you jump over top of them. They're going to get knocked out, and then you can attack again. So, like, even if they have their goal surrounded, you could attack them, essentially jump over them, and knock them out and win if they have a status effect, you know. Gabite, going to have a 100 and a 70 instead of a 70 and a 40. Has the Sand Veil, so, you know, the enemy can't attack it if, you know, they have an open space adjacent. You can just go right over, you know, right through them. Gibble, going to have a little bit of a damage increase, an 80 and a 40 after the update. So you may be able to get the you know, the evolution has a unique ability as well, where you can kind of move like within 3 steps away and next to an enemy. Hydreigon, gonna have a 110, gonna change the flamethrower from 50 to an 80. So not too bad. It does have the ban attack where you get that plus 10. It's a dark dragon, maybe an Altaria, Yveltal, like a dark dragon deck, and easy evolution from this Vilas. Dino, not that easy to evolve from, but you can evolve from Dino, have that 2-star Draco Meteor. We have some plates to buff it up. So, I don't know. I mean, I think it's usable. It's definitely going to be usable in the Silver Moon Hall. Now, Sliggoo is an uncommon type. With a 50, going to get 100 Dragon Breath. Where's Goodra? Like, Goodra needs a buff. Like, Goomy doesn't need one. You're going to evolve easily, but Goodra was kind of left out, man. It feels bad. And then we have Bulbasaur and Ivysaur. It's going to protect your grass and poison types from becoming poison, especially whenever you have like a Venom Whip where you have to poison a Pokemon within so many steps. So it's going to be a way to kind of not punish yourself for running a figure. And they're going to have a decent amount of damage, you know, in any grass deck with some Lurantis. So, I don't know, not a bad ability, better than having no ability, but I mean, that's pretty much going to be it for the buffs. But yeah, Venusaur going to be pretty powerful. Mega Venusaur with the Toxapex buff should definitely be a good counter to the Mega Venusaur. So I'm excited. They continue to keep buffing figures. It's all dragons, so if you guys love dragons, you know, this is going to be your banner for those of you who are sick of seeing dragons. Well, you know, we just got a lot more figures that are going to become viable. Dragon decks don't appear to be going anywhere for the moment. Like, this month, they're going to be worth investing into. Obviously, Mega Rayquaza, Altaria, all these other figures that got buffed. I'm curious to see what the new banner is going to bring. You know, Mega Latios and Mega Latias is a pretty good indication because of the Eon Flute. So I hope it changes the ability. It would suck to kind of Mega Evolve, call them back, and then once you devolve, and then you're just going to be able to get knocked out again. But then we have the Alola Festivals almost here. You know, we already have all these figures, the Sandshrew, Sandslash, Raichu, and the Grimer, the all Alolan form. So we're going to get a booster ticket starting, you know, today. You know, you guys should have already got your booster ticket, and it's you're going to have till the 3rd. So hopefully they bring more Alolan types, you know, maybe Alolan Executor, because it is a dragon type, and you know, Alolan Marowak would be pretty awesome as well. So Tia, I hope you're going to be able to give us some good luck. You know, everybody who's subscribed, all 2.2 thousand of you guys, you know, hopefully we can get some good pulls and, you know, brag about it down in the comments and have some good decks, have a good month, and, you know, hopefully we have some good events, you know, a good gym. I'd like to see something else outside of the gym. All these, banners are going to be, you know, banners like packs, whatever, they're going to be updating. So, hopefully Mega Glade is added to the loyalty. You know, it's not in here as of right now. I only need one EX, guys. Beware is the only EX that I don't have, you know. Assuming, you know, not counting the new banner that's going to be coming, obviously, because it's not here. But, yeah, really want to get that Mega Glade. I'm not really going to go after the tier boosters. But, yeah, guys, let me know in the comments which figures you're looking forward to most from the new banner and which buff you're excited about the most. You know, Hydreigon, I wish it was still a little bit stronger. I wish it was a base 2 MP, but, you know, we have quite a few dragons now. And we're going to be getting into a pretty awesome battle where I'm using my dragon deck with the Haxorus. So, Goodra, again, maybe they just left it out in the text. Seems weird that they're going to buff the uncommon and not the rare. Like, the uncommon's going to be stronger than the rare now. So we're going to be jumping into the battle. I put together a dragon deck that I'm just testing out. You know, I'm running the Vibrava with the Haxorus. So we have 2 Altaria, 2 Rayquaza that evolved into the Mega Rayquaza. And we're going up against a D-Clan member, D-Vixen, running a pretty powerful grass deck. But we have the double Meteoric Teachings for, you know, double Mega Rayquaza. Why not, right? And, you know, level 10 Vibrava, level 5 Rayquaza, and we have some chain levels. Nothing chained up too insane, but, you know, we got the 1 chain level on the Haxorus. I did go ahead, I got the top package because it was able to get me into that top tier for the loyalty. But, you know, D-Vixen's deck, you know, pretty good deck, pretty powerful grass deck. Probably, you know, between the dragons and the grass, probably one of the most powerful, you know, hard-hitting decks there is. And, you know, we got to consider looking at the poison decks now with that Salazzle and, you know, Toxapex going to be getting a buff. They're going to, you know, they're able to hit for over 200 damage as well without having a bunch of figures just on their own. You know, poison is like the 1-2 punch. So, you know, I think poison's is definitely a viable deck option. So we're set up pretty good. You know, they got the Mega Venusaur with the Tapu Koko, so I'm sure D-Vixen is going to be trying to go for that Mega Venusaur strategy. but I'm going to try not to give him the opportunity, him or her, and I want to get rid of this Koko, and just hoping that I don't hit Fly into the quick attack. That's the most annoying thing. Going after that Koko and hitting your Fly into the quick attack. And we're going to be able to hit the Dragon Ascent. Not going to be enough damage. We need that gold. There we go. We're going to be able to get the extreme speed because I don't have any of my Altaria yet. Kind of went Mega Ray. Wanted to try to do some early work, make D-Vixen waste their plates, and reviving some of their Pokemon. So now we're going to see what Haxorus is made of, and that Dragon Claw is going to go off into the quick attack. Get out of here, Koko. Go to the PC. You're not going to be melee, no Venusaur right now. But, D-Vixen's going to be able to get it back with that max revive. He's, they're relentless. So I'm going to move forward with my Haxorus, and we're going to get that free surround and try to knock out this Lurantis, and we're going to get an easy knockout. Good job, Haxorus. Now, going to be kind of a, tough knockout with so much purple on that Shaman. So here comes Tapu Koko going in for the attack, probably trying to get that melee wish, and wow, we're gonna hit a miss. So Haxorus, like, this was your debut and you've already hit a miss? 4 miss and you've already landed a miss. Like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. So what is that? 2 spins, 3 spins, and already hit a miss? Feels bad. So we're going to go after this Shaman landform, and we're going to hit the Dragon Ascent. So seems to be a common theme with this Dragon deck. Keep hitting the same attacks over and over. And Extreme Speed is going to be able to decimate that Dartrix. So we're going to go after the Shaman again and fly. We have the 4-star, so we are going to be able to fly. Lurantis is back out onto the field, so now let's go after this Venusaur. And even if we do get put to sleep, and of course we do, because we just keep landing Dragon Ascent, which I don't know, in some cases is better than landing Fly. I don't really want to be flying around. I just kind of want to knock some things out. So I'm going to try to see what our EX Rayquaza is going to be able to do, and Break Energy is going to go off. Still doing 120 damage. And because Mega Rayquaza is still on the field, we're negating that blue, and it allows us to get the knockout. So we got rid of the Venusaur, not as worried about this Koko, but I'm still going to go after it and attack, and we're going to hit the Break Energy into the quick attack again. Better than landing Fly. We don't get knocked out, so Lurantis moving up. I see no reason not to continue this onslaught and continue to attack. 181 extreme speed. Going to clear up just these double Rayquaza, just doing work. Now we have a surround set up, and we hit a miss. Oof. Feels bad. So, yeah, that should have been pretty much a game. All we needed was gold. So I'm going to march in. I'm going to go in. I'm not going to Mega Evolve. I do have a Meteor Teachings, and there we go. We are going to be able to hit that gold. Get rid of that, that Shaman landform. And now I think it's going to be a good time to go for the Meteor Teachings, go after this Lurantis, and, if we really have no losing rolls. I think even our Dragon Ascent would win here. Yeah, because they're only getting a +10, so 212 damage. Oof. Like, grass decks get dismantled pretty quickly. Whenever you start knocking out those other Lurantis, they can... definitely make up for that, though, if they're getting a bunch of synthesis with like a Fomantis or the Shaman landform. And Gold Block with the Dartrix, we're going to be able to just smack it, no problem. Here comes the Lurantis looking for the clutch knockout. Not going to be able to get it done. And 212 damage again against that 126 Solar Beam. And that, my friends, is going to be GG. So just wanted to kind of showcase a quick little battle of the Haxorus kind of hitting a miss, but we still did pretty good with the Dragon deck. But it's gonna wrap this one up, guys. Definitely leave a like if you guys enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a new upload. Follow me on Twitter at KDub175, and until the next one, later, guys.